Check one, check two. Good afternoon, everyone. We're going to start in just a couple minutes. Is there somebody that can jump into the chat or unmute and let me know if you could hear me?
Loud and clear.
Perfect. Thank you. It said I had a message, I'm sorry, I had a disconnection of my audio, so I just want to make sure you guys could actually hear me. We'll start in just a couple minutes. Thanks, guys. Good morning and welcome to Moxi Monday. We're going to go ahead and get started for today. Hope you all had a great weekend. You'll have a great start to this week coming up. Today's actually going to be pretty simple. It's going to be a review or a refresh for just some people that have been here for a while. But for those that have joined us within the last quarter, this is going to be something new for you, so you can take notes. One of the most important things when you have a platform or tool or technology is to understand the different levels of support within the company, and then with that Moxi as well, to kind of support you and your business at the timeliness of your need. So I just want to very quickly reiterate something we haven't talked about for several months, just to kind of make sure everyone knows all their different support locations. So it should be pretty quick in and out today. Again, just a quick refresh. So we have opportunity inside the company, and then we have opportunity within Moxi for you to reach support when you need. Obviously, sometimes you can't reach your ASC during the day and you got to grab, or during the evening, and you just got to grab the help you need when you need to get it. So what I'm going to do is show you the very quick couple places that you can go to for help, to get help with anything that might need to be for you. So maybe you're in your website and then part of your website doesn't look like it's working correctly, or the page isn't building correctly, or whatever the scenario is. You need to have somebody that can jump in and help you to have that technical support. Or maybe you're trying to get a presentation ready for a client, and it's like timeliness is on the key. we need to be able to jump in as you and help you with that, or have support actually jump in as you as well. So the first option, when you're in Moxi, there's a couple of things that everybody has. On the left-hand side, you can actually see there's a panel open. For me to receive this generalized panel here that says My Account, to get to this location, all you're doing is going to the top of any page within Moxi, and you're going to have your agent profile icon right here. You're going to click on that and then click My Account. The very first option I want you guys to see very quickly here, and again, hopefully it's a review, and if you haven't done this yet and we've said this before, please go ahead and do this today. We want all of the agents in the entire company to be connected to their ASC, so that the ASC can jump in as them. In addition to that, if you need assistance from an RSC or someone on the training team, you can do this with us as well to connect with us. Doing it before you have an issue is going to be helpful in us being efficient and replying to you and taking care of your need even faster. So on the left side, what we're going to do so that you can give permission to your your ASC, to go into your account and help you, or the ASC can actually send a request to you to connect. There is going to be one option on the left here that says under My Account, it says Account Settings. So if you can see, if I minimize, My Account right here says Account Settings. So very quickly, just to review, so we're going to jump onto the other help locations. If you provide access to your ASC or RSC or someone on the training team, what that will let them do is go in what's called proxying as you, meaning that's going to go in as you without having to technically type in your user ID and password. So you're not providing password information to anybody. It doesn't make you lose access to your contacts or give anybody else access to your contacts. It just simply lets us go in as quickly as possible, take care of that tech resolution issue that you need, or answer that question for you. So if you are the agent providing access to someone else, you're just going to click right here where it says My Account Access and click Manage. Very simply put, you're going to come over here and click Invite, and then you're going to put the name of that particular person. So let's just say in here we wanted to invite Vanessa. You're just going to be able to put their information in here and then click on the magnifying glass. It will then find the person that you are seeking. If you hit Add, and then again up here, click the word Invite, what it will then do is it will actually invite that person to have access to my account. So in a pinch, if I need to send a presentation and I'm like, oh my gosh, something's not working in Present, I can be like, hey, Vanessa, can you jump in as me real quick and see what's going on? She can do that from anywhere because mobile is responsive, mobile responsive. So that means whether you're on your phone, iPad, or computer, that's accessible to help, to allowing people to help you. So that's what you do if you're the agent giving access. For those that are the RSC, ASC, or on the training team that want to ask for access from anybody, and they don't need to be in your region, you're going to come over to that same location, but you're going to click on Other Account Access and Manage. Exact same concept. You're going to request. You're going to put in the name of the person that you're looking to find. And just put a random name in here. And then it's the same idea where you would click Add. Let's do Sarah Urbano. And then you would click Request. So what that does initially on both sides, regardless of whether you're the receiver or the requester, it's going to do two things. It'll email that person to the email that Moxi has on file for them, and it will tell them that their request has been requested or provided, and they can accept it there. Or when they come back into Moxi next, right here, if they click on this account settings, there's going to be a little color there, and I don't remember if it's orange or yellow or something, but there'll be a dot there, like a notification dot with a color, where they'll come in here and they'll accept it. Once you do that, this is what happens. So if I come up here to my agent profile icon on the top and I'm an ASC, RSC, or someone on the training team, so admin level or above, they're going to be able to click on this and they'll have this option here, which agents will not see. It says switch user. What that then lets you do is then let them go in and come into your accounts, into your systems very quickly to help you navigate your troubleshooting issue. So that's within the company. The other thing that we have, we can actually jump into Moxi itself and have a couple different support avenues there. So one thing that's good to mention, if you're looking at my screen here, at the very bottom within Moxi, when I'm already in it, there is a pink help button at the bottom on the right-hand side. Regardless of what page you are, you could be in Present or Engage website, it doesn't matter. This will always be down here on the right. So this is a next option for you. If you click on this, what it's going to do is it kind of goes in and lets you ask a question, but a lot of people, if you're like me, like to bypass stuff. So you can actually get a couple, right down here, you can actually type your question. So let's say, for example, if I had a question on presentations, What I could do is I could go ahead and click on here, get in touch. Now, a couple of things happen very quickly. You can jump in and look at the pre-created help support for that issue, or you can leave a message, which would allow a live Moxi team support member to reach you back, or you can live chat, which means you're going to contact and reach somebody immediately right then and be able to live chat with them. They're going to be able to go in as you, because it's already connected to your account when you do that, so you don't need to provide information. They'll go in and troubleshoot for you. If it pertains to an issue that's beyond their ability, they will then escalate it for you and create the ticket for you. And that will also email you as well. So you can kind of watch along with the support team as they help you with that resolution. Now, beyond that, sometimes people need a little bit more. Maybe you want to jump in and you need to just see screenshots of how to do something, or have a video of how to do something. Or maybe you want to talk to an actual support person on the phone and have that live help where you're like we are now, kind of screen to screen, even on video chat, and then have that support. So here's what you're going to do beyond that. Technically, you can come in here and then click live chat, or you can click get in touch, but you can also jump straight to the support website, which is support.moxiworks.com. Please take note of that, save that, put it in your email, whatever you need to do just to have that on hand. So support.moxiworks.com is a great location for you to do a couple of things. First of all, if you know there is an issue with your account, let's say you talk to the RSC, ASC, whoever, we know there's some kind of issue that needs to be troubleshooted with the troubleshooting team at MoxiWorks. You can actually notice you can submit a ticket right here. So on the very top, on the right-hand side, you can put a new known issue. So for example, if I were to click on submit a ticket, I could do this on behalf of myself for my own Moxi account, or I can do this on behalf of somebody else. So it's just going to make you run through very quickly. Is it an issue on the product? Is it not working correctly? Do you want to request a new feature? Then you can come in here and copy. So if you are the ASC or RSC, you would jump in here and you'd put your agent's email in here. So they would also get copied on the email or all of the following emails to tell you where the status of correction is here. So that's all this is. I'm not going to run through here, but that's what you would do to submit the actual request for help. Now, what happens is when you do that, it then actually creates a whole kind of like library of the issues that you've had. So you can jump in very quickly to take a look and see what's happened since you put that support ticket in. So on the upper right-hand corner, you might have to click on this one time if you've never been in here before. You might need to put a password or create one. And then what happens is from then on out, it will just be you as this. So then you click on your name. And then it gives you the option right here. Do you guys see where it says My Activities? This area here is any and all of the support tickets that you've either submitted yourself or somebody has submitted on your behalf for you. So you're RSC or ASC or a training team member. So as you guys can see in here, these are my requests. So see, these are all the ones that I've done for different people or maybe on a brokerage level, but it's so easily navigated through here. As you guys can see, we've worked through several here and they're all solved. So instead of wondering what's happening and emailing back and forth without doing anything, I can jump in here. I can jump right into that individual specific contact or subject and then see where the status is. If you open it up, it's actually going to allow you to see that conversation back and forth where you have your initial contact to them and then the support team here. It actually shows you that back and forth. So what's good is in addition to this, they're also emailing you. So you're receiving things as they are sending them out, but it's also copying them here. So if you have an issue that's kind of ongoing for whatever reason, you've got that great place to jump in and have all of it one location rather than kind of like digging through emails if your emails are separated. You also have the option of clicking on some other buttons here that you guys will see in here. For you guys as agents, when you log in here, it's actually going to show, it'll say, it might say request on my behalf or something like that, but it will show all the ones that you're somebody else submitted for you. So I wanted you guys to see this because this is a very good way to stay in connection with Moxi to get something resolved quicker rather than waiting around. So that's one option. Okay, so let's jump back in here. I'm going to go back to the main page of support.moxiworks.com. And when I'm here, the other thing you guys can do is set up a phone call. So if you wanted that live conversation, you could come over here and see where it actually says MoxiWorks right here. Perform platform practices and FAQs. If you jump in here and you wanted to really say, I want to talk to a person live, you're going to come over here on the left. See where it says contacting support. So any of these pages, once you get into MoxiWorks, outside the initial page on the home page, they're all going to have this menu on the left. What you can do here is click contact support, and then right down here, it actually says schedule a call with support. So I'm going to click on that. And then it's as simple as grabbing the date and time that you actually want to initiate the phone call. So you select it on the calendar, and then you put a little bit about what it is for, so that way it can be specifically guided to somebody that specializes in websites if your issue is about websites. So that's where this navigation is going to help you. Then you'll have it scheduled, and then they will actually email you, and they'll give you information for you to, let's say, jump onto a Zoom call. If it's something where you want to share your screen and actually show them what's happening, they'll do that live support tech right on the phone with you. And again, worst case scenario, if it's just a bug and they need to look at that, they'll also escalate it for you and create the ticket for you as well. So that's as far as reaching them on a live basis. But there's a lot of times where you guys just maybe don't need to make a phone call, or you don't need to wait. You just kind of want to see something real quick on how to do something for one of the platforms. So that's where you can use any one of these other options. So either I can click on it from the left side here, or from the main menu, I can jump down here and have it show me, see how it navigates the different platforms, engage versus websites. If I'm trying to build a custom website and something isn't clicking the way I thought it should, if I click on Moxi websites here, it's great because not only do you see everything broken down into individual categories here of what the issue might be, connecting your domain. So maybe that's all that you want to do and you don't need to do anything else. You don't want to watch a 30-minute video or an hour video. You're going to click that issue. And then what it does is it's actually going to give you step-by-step instructions, and it will be inclusive of a screenshot of every step. So again, this is a real fast way to get some of that support you need without wasting a lot of time. So to provide it to you, and for many of them, not every one of them, but for many of them, it's also going to give you like a video as well. So you'll be able to come down here and click on the video, and it will walk you through how to do just that specific individual step. So many different options for you to obtain and receive support. And again, anything that is submitted at all for any kind of ticket is going to be then also collected as a total in one location in here in support.moxiworks.com. So easy enough as far as where to go. Just a quick reiteration, your options would be to, within Moxi itself, you want to provide access to your assistant, your ASC, RSC, or training team. You're going to come in here in Moxi, and you're going to make sure you're in the My Account section by clicking on your profile icon in the top right, and then you're going to click My Account. Then very simply, you're going to jump over here to where underneath the My Account section is expanded. You're going to click Account Settings, Account Access, and then you're either going to provide it right here to somebody else, or you're going to accept request from whoever is requesting it from you and acknowledge that and accept it here. That's going to let them proxy. Your other options down here on the right, and it's going to be the help button where you can do a live chat with somebody, or you can also just read some of the pre-made answers for the question that you asked. And then finally, in support.moxiworks.com, you can come up here, submit a ticket, review all the tickets to get the status of what's happening there. And by the way, you can also, I didn't mention this, but you can also message them back in here as well. So if I come in here and I see an answer that they had, excuse me, I don't even need to dig through my emails that I received from them. I can actually jump in here, and at the bottom, this is closed, so hopefully it still shows up. Excuse me. All right, so this one's closed. Ones that are open, we'll actually have an open area here where you can click on it and type in a update or a question as well, so that you have for them, and it will just add it to the thread, and it will also email it to you as well. So that's the support system area. And then to provide a set up a phone call, you're actually going to be able to come in here under MoxiWorks and then jump in here to contact support, pick your date and time, and then schedule it there. Or you can go into any one of these particular sections here and then look at individual things that you might be having an issue with, and then it will give you some screenshots, etc. All right, that's all I wanted to cover today. It's good that we kind of cover that on a quarterly basis, because again, it's a refresh and a reminder. We have so much that happens on a daily basis. Sometimes we forget some of these simple things that might be a support system. So we want to kind of touch it here and there where we can. As always, we are available for any further questions that you have at any time. We are happy to help you with those. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and shut down Moxi Monday for today. If you have any questions, I will jump into the chat bar, but you can definitely reach out and ask us anything offline as well. For those of you who are ready to go and don't have any questions, I wish you a great rest of your week, and have a wonderful time in preparation for the holiday and all your clients. Thanks guys so much. Have a great day.